What's up, everyone? Jaxx Finn, the Galactic here, and today, on May 27th, Konami dropped the ban list. Yay, I guess. Personally speaking, I know enough. I don't really play or follow competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, even though I do want to get into it. But I personally don't really see why everyone's talking about the ban list. But I didn't watch to see it beforehand, so there are a few things that I'm excited about. But me personally speaking, I don't really care too much about the ban list because it usually doesn't do anything good for me usually because it kind of usually screws me over. But it's whatever. I personally don't like Castera, but that's my opinion because I don't like the whole I'm going to banish 20 cards on top of your, I'm going to banish like half of your deck and zone lock you. I don't like that whole idea of what Castera does. If it was one or the other, then that'd be perfectly fine. But since it does both, it's really annoying, so I don't like it. I personally prefer tier format, because I personally am a tier player. I like tier elements. So, I like tier, and I like Drytron. So, it's like, I'm Mystic Mind, so you can say that I'm a problem, I guess, but I don't really care, because I like those decks. They're really fun for me. And I don't find tier to be I find tier to be very annoying. Because it just is. It's a very, very terrible deck to play against. I have played against it with, Associate Rescue Ace, back when Tier was dominant, and when the deck first started really seeing a lot of play, when Cash first started seeing a lot of play, I had played against a lot of Castera, and I did not find that to be very enjoyable. Since at least against Tier, I can play the decks that I like playing, and still have a fighting chance, but against Castera, I couldn't play the decks that I enjoy playing, because it was just not a very fun experience, since, getting half their deck banished wasn't very fun, and also being zone locked isn't also very fun either. So, yeah, I've seen the list already. There's a few things on it that I'm really happy about, especially the Sky Striker changes. I am very happy about that. But we'll get into it and I'll kind of give my opinions on what things that I know about from a casual standpoint. But since I don't really know too much about competitive, since I really don't want to play in the meta with Castera, since I find that to be really annoying, and I do not like Castera. So let's get into it. Like I said, I just seen the list already. It's effective on June 5th, which is like, I believe it's either sometime next week. Which is pretty cool. So we will get into it. The first one, obviously, Cyberslide. I thought this card was already banned, so I don't know what's up with this card. I honestly thought this card was already banned, so I don't really have to say about it because I didn't know this card was even back. If I'm being completely honest with you. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of skip over that because I honestly didn't know this card was even like off the list. I thought it was banned this entire time. So yeah, I guess that was something I hadn't known about. But okay. Next on the list is Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow, which for me does suck since I was building Super Heavy Samurais, but I am happy that I got rid of all my Super Heavy Samurai stuff. Since I kind of figured something like this was going to happen, where they would hit Super Heavy Samurais at some point. So I'm kind of happy I got my Super Heavy Samurai stuff, but at the same time, the meta Yu-Gi-Oh is like my worst enemy, since almost all the decks that I like playing or am considering playing, they almost always get hit in some way or another and get one of their key cards taken away from them. It has happened with Crystron's and with Anita Fiber, which is like you see it's right up here. That boy got banned. Same thing with where is he? With Electromite from Metal Foes got banned. All of the I know a lot of tuners also got banned because of Anita Fiber, but that's beside the point. We also lost the World Challenge just a shard because of the meta and all the tier stuff. So it's like all the decks that I like playing, including Predator and Verta Anaconda, every time I like a deck, it almost always gets one of his key cards taken away from him. That makes the deck either completely unplayable in the case of Crystons, where needle fiber kind of screws the deck. Losing needle fiber really screwed me over, since I still don't have a card to replace needle fiber in the deck. Because like I can still pop off, it's just not as good without needle fiber. But that's besides the point. Kind of saw this coming, so kind of happy I got rid of my Super Samurai stuff, because I'm not sure how it's going to impact Super Samurais in the meta. But I guess we will see if it ends up coming off the list sometime in the future. But seeing as Electromite hasn't come back yet to one when they release the Metaphor support, I don't think it's going to come back anytime soon. Since Metaphors, I feel like Electromite should have came off with the new Metaphor support. But I don't know when it's going to come back. I'm hoping it comes back when we get the new Zark support, at least. Because I do want to play Metaphors again. Well, I still do play Metaphors, but I really would like to have at least one Electromite to kind of get like more consistent. But yeah, losing Scarecrow kind of sucks for the Super Samurais, but not really. Since I don't really know what the new support does, since I haven't really looked into it since I got rid of my Super Samurai stuff. But from what I've heard, it can still perform without Scarecrow. Since the only Banlist video I watched was Simo's video, and apparently there's the YCS going, like some event going on right now. I think it's the YCS, I believe. So I don't really know what all Super Samurai can do currently, but I know there was an FTK, like a hand loop FTK or something like that with the deck, or at least that's what I heard. So that kind of sucks if there is one. So hopefully we stop that, because I don't know. I find the decks to be annoying, but I also find them interesting, since I also want to play Gishki hand loop. So I guess it all depends. But I don't know. I don't know too much about the new Super Samurai stuff to know for sure what it does for the deck. But oh well. From a casual standpoint, though, it sucks because I like playing Super Samurai. They're a really fun deck to play, but it's whatever. Number 89, Diablo's the Mind Hacker. I already traded mine away, so I'm pretty happy. I didn't know this card even existed before I traded mine away. But this card is what you want to play against. I do not like it. Is one of the reasons why I don't like Kashtira. This and Kashtira Shangri-Era, I believe is the card name. But those two cards, is the reason why I do not like Kashtira, because I do not like having my zones locked and my cards banished when I just play the game. It is super annoying. That's it for the Xyz monsters. Then you also got a point of Red Lotus, I thought was already banned, but apparently it was limited. I didn't know this card was limited, so that's cool. Brand Explosion, I haven't actually read this card yet, since I have like 3 of it, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know how much that impacts the deck. So if you do know, let me know, because I haven't got a chance to read it yet, since I do have my playset. But I guess now I don't need it, since that's like cool. That sucks. But yeah, I believe I do a pretty solid card already. But that I was going to like read eventually whenever I did put together branded or my Despia branded. Got multiple Despia with branded support inside of it. So I haven't got a chance to read it yet to see what it does, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. So cool. That kind of sucks. If they bring back Ultimate Offering, I'll be so happy. We got Blaster, Dragon Ruler, and Infernos, which I'm really happy about, because I am very interested in the Dragon Ruler format, just because I wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time period, and I don't like the way all Dragon Rulers look, except for Redox, because Redox looks really weird. But Blaster is my favorite one of the Dragon Rulers. He's my favorite artwork. So I'm happy to see him back. I will be testing him out with Rescue Ace to see if that'll work. I'm pretty sure they either requires 2. But if I can use 2 fires instead of 2 dragons, I am pretty sure that's how it works. I'll go back and read it, because I've read Dragon Rulers since I haven't read a Dragon Ruler card since at least 2019, when I bought I think I bought Redox, Redox, the Waterfall one, and Blaster. I think I'm missing Tempest still. But I bought it from a card shop, comic store. So I am pretty sure I can use fires, because if I can't, I'll probably play him in Rescue Ace to kind of test it out and see how that works. I'm pretty sure it'll work that way. And it'll probably replace the copy of favorite berry statue of Inferno that I run instead of in the deck. I was running the Dragon Ruler. I'll run Blaster instead. Should be pretty cool. So it's gonna be pretty cool tech pieces to run in the Restoration deck that I'm trying to play competitively, since it is one of my favorite decks right now to play. And I'm trying to build a competitive version of the deck, so it'll be really cool. But I went for the new sports month though before I actually end up getting my final deck list for the deck. Next up, we got Mathmech Circular. Haven't played Mathmech in a while, so I don't know what the new cards do. Circular does in particular. Since I do have a full Mathmech deck, I just don't have Circular in the deck right now, so I don't really know what this card does. But from what I've heard, it does a lot for the deck. And apparently you can like, there's many ways to search it in Mathmech already, so it's like it doesn't really hurt the deck going to one. Since you have cards like where's that card? You have Silent Mining. I believe one of the Xyz monsters also can search Mathmech monsters, along with like one of their spell cards. I think I don't remember the name of the card. But there's a bunch of ways to get to Mathmech, any Mathmech you want out of the deck, so it's like it doesn't really hurt you all that much to get to one. It sucks, but I guess it's whatever. I don't know what this card does, so I don't really. Cause I played Mathmech since they got since I played Mathmech since I bought the deck for my friend a couple years back. So I don't really know what the deck does. I haven't played it in a while. I need to though. Next up, we got Cypher Gamma. I don't know why this card is on here. It kind of sucks for like, I guess for combo decks, I guess, to get so they can't negate hand traps. I can't speak today. I guess that does make sense, but I don't know. Some of these books are really weird to me from a casual standpoint, since I don't play this card ever. So I guess it's stopping hand traps from make sure that combo decks can't stop hand traps. I guess. I don't really know. I don't know people even still play this card, since I haven't seen them play this card in a while. And I do play on competitive on Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega. And I haven't played it in a while because of Castera. But whenever I do play Yu-Gi-Oh! On Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega, I do use play casually, since that's a lot more fun. Since meta is usually just Castera. But whenever I do play it on competitive, I don't really see people play Gamma, so I don't really know if that's really a problem, but I guess whatever. My tier girls is still on here. How sad. I miss playing tier elements. Then we got Denlong, the first of the Yingling, which I'm super happy about. Since this card, like literally when I seen Simo mention this card, I literally screamed because I was like, "Oh my god, Sword Soul Yingling will be so cool!" Since I am building Sword Soul Yingling, and this card is like really amazing, so I'm super happy to get this card back to one copy. Since I will be testing out Sword Soul Yingling, getting my deck list ready, and but other than Rescue Ace, Striker, Tier, and Sword Soul are like my main competitive decks that I play. Or at least I want to build for competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm super happy to get Denlong back for Sword Soul Yingling, because I do like playing the card. I'm sorry, I love Yingzings and Sword Soul. Then we got Castillo Risar. I haven't read this card before. I haven't read this card. I know what it does, but I haven't. I know what it does off context, but I don't know what it does word for word. But I'm pretty happy with this Castillo card, so I'm happy. I don't like Castillo. They can screw off and die somewhere. I don't care about them. I do not like this deck with a passion. Like, I have never hated a deck more than Castillo. Oh, that's a lie. I'm pretty sure there's a deck that I hated more than Castera that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But as of right now, Castera makes the format with no fun for me whatsoever. Like, I have played through Goki format, never played against Goki though, which is very weird. My friend sings weird. I have never played against Goki at full power. Never done it. I have been Gumblar looped, hand looped. I have been set across from Sky Striker. I have played the Orcas with the full Nightmare combo. I have played against against Mystic Mind Burn. I played against Salamangreats, Striker Mystic Mine. I have played against Gishki Henlu when the Gishki cards got unbanned. I have played against Tier, Ishizu Tier. Not a problem for me whatsoever since I also played Tier. I played Shadow Tier, but I still played Tier, and I have played Upgrades with I think 3 copies of both D-Fissure and Microcosmos since they're both I think unlimited now. So like it didn't bother me. I can banish the cards. And I can also play Metaphys, which runs those cards automatically by themselves. And they play 3 Necrophase, so I can banish 15 cards from top of deck with no problem whatsoever. So it's like I have played through a lot of really messed up formats where the best deck in the format is like a really bad deck to play against. And they have been really fun. I even play against Spyro in full power and have beaten them multiple times with rogue decks that I find to be fun. But against Kashtira, I cannot do anything against Kashtira. It's not a fun matchup for me. And I hope this deck dies. Because I do not find it to be fun to play against. And I hope no one does, because this deck is really annoying. And after seeing like that one image, like the person getting like 9 of their zones, like 9, like all 5 of them also locked, and 4 of the spells and trap zones blocked, I would have just scooped up and quit Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point, because I would have been so heated. So yeah, I hope Kashtira dies. I do not like this deck. Like, Kashtira is probably the one deck that I refuse to play. They have really nice artwork, but I do not like the deck. It's really, really, really annoying to play against. I would rather play against, what's that called? What's in that deck? I'm thinking of. I would rather play against, Guardians. Because these Guardians, I can never beat Guardians. I'll play them like just I beat every single Guardian matchup I played against. So it's like super easy to play against Guardians. But that deck is fun. We got Prody Delicious Memory, also limited. Sorry, Epic Elite, that Prody. I don't know what this card does, but I'm sorry that Prody Delicious Memory got limited because of the meta. Hopefully the deck isn't dead, because that deck does look interesting. I don't plan on playing it though, but I hope the deck is still interesting for you to play with this card now limited. So with that, man. Then we got Natria Sacred Tree. Don't know what this card does. I know you sent to the graveyard off like one of the Natria cards, but and Nature really played this card, but like I said, I don't play meta too much, so I don't really know. For semis, we got Herald of Orange Light, which I heard was limited due to not Kashtira, was due to Tier. But also probably Dratron as well. But I don't know. I don't discard. I think it negates monster effects like that, but it doesn't bother me whatsoever. So like whatever. Kashtira Unicorn going to it doesn't feel like it does anything because it's Kashtira. I'm pretty sure I can probably search. They have a million ways to search this card, which is kind of weird. That I feel like it should have been limited, but it's like whatever. I guess I don't. I hope this deck. I want this deck to die. Like they did with I want the deck to die like they did with Tear Elements. Because Tear Elements I feel like did nothing wrong and they should just kill off Kashtira. Lightning Storm going to 2 feels weird because I don't know why they would limit this card. Seeing as I still don't own a copy of this card whatsoever, so it kinda sucks for me. Well, I guess now it probably make it slightly easier for me to put this card. Since I don't have a single copy of it and I would like to have at least a playset of it. But I think it's weird that they limit this card. It just feels like unnecessary. But I guess so. Whatever pushes matter, I guess. Excuse me. Runic Fountain, pretty happy about because I don't like playing against Runic. That deck is also really annoying to play against, but it's at least more playable. And I do like the whole deck out mechanic they have, like just decking your opponent out, which I think find to be fun. And I have beaten this deck multiple times. I've also got decked out by this deck multiple times. So I feel like Runic is fine. I like playing against Runic. It's usually really annoying, but it's also like a really fun matchup for me. So it's whatever. Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. This card right here is like a big highlight for me. Since I am a hard Striker lover, I will play Striker to the day it utterly dies in the ground. Like, as long as Striker is playable, you will see me play striker at some point in time. And if the new striker support, if I'm getting back to competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, I am 100% jumping on striker. Like, I love striker with a passion. When this deck first got announced, I was playing the deck since day one when it first got put into Yu-Gi. Well, it was back when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh YGO Pro, or I think it was the EDO Pro at the time. But I hard played striker, and I will do it again because I love playing this deck. This deck never dies. Like, I feel like even when Engage was banned, the deck still wasn't dead. And I feel like you can still play striker even without Engage. Engage, since I played Rhoda, so it's like, cool, I can still get to Ray. It did kind of suck to not be able to get to the other striker support. But like, as long as you get to Ray, you can get to Ray, things like to Ray, to the one that, which links off to the one that dumps a spell off into the graveyard. Then go to Kagari, tap back the hand. So it's like, it still gets you around to getting the striker spell you want. Even if you gotta jump to a couple hoops to get to it though, but it's like, it's whatever. But I think that's the right way. I haven't played striker in a while, since I've been playing Rescue for like the longest time period ever. But I'm pretty sure that's correct though. I'll have to check and see. But anyways, striker, super able playing striker. Can't wait for the cards to make the 3. I think the only card missing now is missing Coordinate Drones, and I believe we're missing a Link Monster as well. I think so. Anyways, no, I think they take off the list actually. Yeah, I think they took off the list. Never mind. I think they did take off Kagari. But yeah, striker, super happy about playing striker again. Sprite starter. Don't really care. I'm not playing Sprite anymore. Sprite was a deck that I loved playing before it became meta. Then I started passing out with different versions of the deck, and it kind of fell off for me because it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So it kind of became like just less fun for me. So I was like, cool, whatever, I'll drop the deck. I still have my Sprite Blue that I'm keeping on to in case I do decide to play the deck again. But as of right now, I don't see myself playing Sprite anytime soon. For the no longer limited, we got Blacklist in the Cloak, which was banned due to needle fiber, which is like, okay, it's whatever. Don't really care. So I like Birdman. Having this card, it's also whatever. I play this card a lot because it's just super cool. Samsara Lotus, don't have a clue what this card does. I know it was banned due to Gumblar looping, I believe. Yeah, I think it was the Gumblar hand loop or Gumblar FTK. But it was something to do with one of the topologic Gumblar. I think it's Gumblar Dragon. This card was banned for. I don't know what this card does though. I've never read this card, so I don't know what it does. Spiral Quick Fix. I don't know what this card does either. But it's Spiral, so it's probably something broken. Lyrical Starling due to Tri Brigade Lyrilisk, which is like cool. I don't know which one this one is. I don't know if this is the good one or the really bad one, but I guess we'll find out. Draco Face Off. I don't know why this card was banned, to be honest. So I'm happy he's coming back to. So I'm like play Draco now, I guess. It makes Draco more consistent, I guess. And Stress, Sky Striker Ace, Mecha, Modulus, Multi-Roll. Super happy about because I could play more Striker support. And Multi-Roll is really a card. It's like, being able to set 4. Which is like super cool. I like Multi-Roll. But yeah, that's it for the list. I am happy that Casteria got hit because I don't like playing Casteria, but I think the deck is still probably going to be super playable. So that's fun. Happy we got Ding Long back for Sword Soul, which I'm super about. And I'm super happy about all the striker stuff coming off since I will be playing striker again. And hopefully, if I play Meta Yu-Gi-Oh, that me and striker are going to be best of friends since I was really good with striker. I am still very upset that I traded my Chaos Emperor Dragon Ultimate Rare for striker support. Just for Sky Striker Mobilized Engage to be banned a week or so later, which still sucked. So hopefully, I already got my striker support already. So I'm not really missing much of anything. Stuff like some of the new some of the stuff out of Mavens. So like, cool. Once I get some, I'm pretty set with Striker. But yeah, that's my list. That's the list. So what you think of the list in the comments? Because I don't know anything about competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Except for like Cashtira's best deck as of right now. I think Pearly, Super Samurai, Labyrinth, and I think like one of the deck is also like really good right now. I know Runic's Nature Runic is pretty good too. But I'm pretty sure I'm missing a deck though. But let me know what you think of the list and what deck you're considering playing for the new format, because I would like to know. Also, if there's anything that I missed on the list that I might have not have known about, let me know exactly why some cards got limited or whatever, or got unlimited, since I don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh! That much, like the older formats. Since I started playing personally around like 20. I started playing like around like 2015, 2016. So like I don't really know too much about, like, since I have been playing the entire Link format, but I don't know anything about like some of the other cards and why they got banned currently, since I don't really keep up with competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So if you do know why, let me know, because I would like to know, because I am very interested in getting into competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, that's it. So without further ado, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on social media. We can link down below in the description. And you'll see me things in my PO Box. And until next time, this is Jaxx Finn, signing off.